And shifting focus to the most mouth-watering electoral battle in Jammu and Kashmir. Ahead of the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly polls, the Congress and National Conference have now decided to form an alliance. Union Home Minister Amit Shah criticized the partnership, calling out Rahul Gandhi directly in a pointed attack. Shah, in fact, posed 10 questions asking Rahul if he would endorse this and, in fact, support the National Conference's stance on several key issues. He, in fact, questioned the Congress over promises made by the National Conference in their manifesto, including a promise to encourage dialogue with Pakistan and restoration of Jammu and Kashmir's flag. He, in fact, labelled the alliance as one driven by greed, accusing both the parties of being hungry for power. In response, Congress reminded BJP of their alliance with the PDP.
Congress party needs to answer if the National Conference's agenda of restoration of Article 370 is acceptable to the Congress party. Does the Congress party believe not in one constitution, but do nishan, do pradhan, and do samvidhan? The unholy alliance gives rise to many a question. Not only the people of Jammu Kashmir, but the entire nation awaits the answers from the Congress party.
And shifting focus to Haryana also, ahead of the Haryana Assembly election, CNN News 18's Avantika Singh spoke with former Haryana Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda. He expressed his confidence in the increasing vote share of Congress and, in fact, laid down his vision for the state if his party returns to power at all. Hooda, in fact, also took a strong stand on the Agnipath scheme and future alliances in Haryana politics. Listen in to what he has to say in this exclusive conversation with CNN News 18.
Bhupinder ji, thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18.
Thank you.
You're very confident of winning the assembly elections this time around. But in 2019, Hooda ji, the party didn't win any of the seats. Yes, there has been a turnaround. You won 5 seats this time. But it was a neck-and-neck contest. Where is this confidence coming from? It was such a close fight.
You see, in 2019, we had no seat, none, out of 10. Now we got 5. But if you see the vote share of Alliance, India Alliance, it is highest in the country. Next to Haryana is Tamil Nadu, then Karnataka, 47.62. And there is, you see, increase of about 20% vote share from 2019 to this election. And BJP has come down by 12% of their vote share, which BJP got in 2019. There are 10 parliamentary constituencies. In each and every constituency, vote share of Congress has increased, vote share of BJP has decreased. There are 90 assembly segments. In all the 90 segments, vote share of BJP has decreased, vote share of the Congress has increased. So it is a very clear indication by all section of the society, जिसको कहते हैं 36 बिरादरी, ये मन बना लिया है कि next जो government जो है it is going to be of Congress party.
जी. You know, given your experience, Hooda ji, in politics for such a long time, you've also prepared a roadmap if your party comes to power. You've announced 1 lakh government jobs. You've announced 33% reservation for women in institutions. Do you feel that perhaps it's too premature to make such promises? Do you think it's too ambitious?
You see, it's not too ambitious. When Congress government was there before 2014, so 33% reservation for teachers was there for women, already there.
Right.
And 10% recruitment of women in police force, that was there. So,
true.
So what is there
new about it?
Difficult?
But, you know, Hooda ji, this is something that you have been talking about that concerns you, is the lack of jobs. And in the last elections, the ones that have just concluded, one noticed, that there is a lot of angst, there's a lot of anger. The youth want jobs. In fact, Haryana continues to be the number one in unemployment in the country right now. If I quote the CMIE study, it says 37.4%. Haryana has the highest unemployment in India. Doesn't that concern you?
That is a concern, and that is why the people of Haryana are totally fed up with this present government. Because in 2014, when I left the government, Congress left the government, Haryana was number one per capita income, per capita investment, law and order, and giving jobs and the supports, whether it is women or men. It was number one in Haryana, India. Now it is number one in unemployment. Law and order situation, you can see, it is in bad shape. It is not me. It is the social progressive index of Government of India. It has declared Haryana as unscored state. What does it mean? Nobody feels safe in the Haryana. So this is a matter of concern. And that is why, you see, it was such situation was also before 2005 when Congress government came to Haryana. And I was given opportunity to serve the people. As soon as I became Chief Minister, first thing I said, बदमाशों या तो हरियाणा छोड़ जाओ, बदमाशी छोड़ दो या हरियाणा छोड़ जाओ. And they left it, and the result was that per capita income, per capita investment, Haryana number was one. It is a matter of record.
Right.
It is not just I say.
No, absolutely. And given your experience, now that we are talking, about reservations, Supreme Court came about with a very important judgment giving the power to the states to subclassify SC/STs for quotas. Why is it that the Congress party is so insistent on having a caste census? Your take on this entire
because
matter?
This only. Caste census means every caste with the number should be given benefit. Proportion to its population. Then should go to that caste. That is why caste census. It is in the interest of.
But it also said that the creamy layer is the ones who seem to be a little more beneficial than the ones who actually need all of those benefits.
That is our creamy layer. You are talking about OBCs,
Ji.
which is there. In our time, creamy layer was 8 lakh. They reduced to 6 lakh. So many of the OBC youth, they lost the opportunity to become doctor, to become engineer, or in jobs. Who is responsible for that? Now they have again come out with 8 lakh creamy layer. So which decision was right? Whether reducing or increasing? Why it was reduced when during our time it was 8 lakh? That is why we have promised. If our government comes, the creamy layer would be 10 lakh.
With that, it's time for a quick commercial break here on CNN News 18. Do stay tuned. We'll come right back with more news and updates right on the other side.